The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
There was a man by the name, he was one of the greatest sages of all times. His name was Fischel Schachter, the great Gaon. All his tshuvot, all his halachic responsa, he signs Avram hu Avraham. Why? Chidush Yerim says that Avram could not have children. He said, Avram said, Hashem, I see my Mazla cannot have children. Hashem lifted him above the stars. Avram cannot have children. Avraham can have children. Person can change. You, in your current situation, can have children, but I could change you. You could be changed. This Abishal, his name was Avram, but in Yiddish there's like a nickname Abishal. He was brothers were all Talmidei Chachamim, the biggest tzaddikim that you could imagine. And Abishal, he was ADHD, he was OCD. He had all the letters of the ABC in all different languages. He was diagnosed with, he was everything you could imagine. And he tried so hard. He sat there by Priwanei, the Rebbe said, right, the Pasach Bet! And all the children said, Ba! And he said, Boo. Seirei Gimel, everyone said Gay! And he said D. What's with this kid? He's dyslexic. I don't know what's with him. He doesn't get it. And year after year, he just doesn't get it. And at one point in yeshiva, I told the rabbi, said, we try so hard, he's just not getting it. And his brothers were great scholars, great Talmidei Chachamim. And he sat in the shul the entire day. He sat in front of a Gemara, and he said, Borei Olam, what can I do? I can try to learn. What can I do? I just don't understand. Nothing is going into my head. Then it came time he had to get married. I was going to marry him. But his father went. He went to a little village. And in the little village, there were a bunch of peasants, farmers. The farmer had a daughter, and this farmer didn't know too much himself. He said, I'm a big rabbi. You want your daughter to marry my son? Sure, why not? He meets the daughter. She was a fine girl. It's Nuah. He's marrying her. And the girl's father says, we have a minhag in this little village. And the father says, oh no. If the minhag is that the chatan has to say a pshetel, he has to say some kind of divrei Torah, we're in big trouble. Our minhag is no. Our minhag is what? Our minhag is he has to say Birchat HaMazon in front of everybody. So to him, you have to say Birchat HaMazon loud the night of your Shabbat before you get married. He said, no, I can't. I don't know how to read the words. And each brother, he had 3 brothers. One took the first bracha, Birchat HaMazon. The other took the second bracha. The other took the third, and they began to pound away at him. Pound away. And when he would learn the first, he forgot the second. When he did the second, he forgot the first. When he did the third, he forgot all 3, and they were at wit's end. And finally, it was the night of they came ready to the little village. The wedding was going to be that week. He got it. He was able to say Birchat HaMazon. And it is right before the meal is about to begin. His brother goes over to him and says, okay, one more. Practice. Let's go. Try. A dry run. He goes, but. I forgot everything. From panic, he forgot everything. His brother got so upset, he goes, what's with you? We put hours and hours. What are we asking you to do? To say Birchat HaMazon? You like idiot! Bam! Smacked him across the face. And he ran out into the woods. And right away his brother regretted it. He said, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Didn't mean it, but you see his fingerprints on his face. And he ran into the woods. He was so angry. And he stopped. He said, what should I be angry at my brother? What's that going to help? Think about it from his position. He's frustrated. And he says, Borei Olam, take my pain right now. The pain of the slap, the humiliation of the slap, and let me use it positively. Please, Borei Olam. You wanted to give me a difficult head that I cannot understand learning. Why did you put me into a family where everybody is so great scholars? Look at them. Look how frustrated they are. I'm in pain, they're also in pain. Please, God, remove anger from my heart. Just help me. And he fell asleep. He saw an image of a person coming, and the person said to him, your tefillot has been answered. Pesach picha, open your mouth. B'yiriri einecha, your eyes shall shine. Abishal walks in to the shul. He says Birchat HaMazon. Afterwards, he felt a very strange feeling. He opens up a Gemara. He goes, whoa! It's like somebody that was blind his entire life was able to see. This is the question. This is the answer. This is the Rashi. This is Tazvot. Wow. Abishal, you okay? Yeah, I'm all right. What are you doing? No, I'm looking for something. When he decided, God opened up my eyes, I suddenly understand Torah, no one has to know about this. I'll keep it to myself. He went to sleep that night, he ran to the shul, he took out every book he could find, every sefer he could find, he's going through from cover to cover, he can't believe it. Like somebody who couldn't see till now, and he can see and he can understand. And then he turns around and jumps back. The person is there again, by the window, the same person he saw in the woods. And he says to him, Pesach picha v'yiri einecha. We said, open your mouth and let your eyes shine. You have the gift of Torah, you're keeping it to yourself? You have no right to keep it for yourself! And the next morning, Abba Shlomo went up on the bima and he began to talk. Everyone crowded around him. He said wonderful things, divrei Torah. He was able to explain it in the most powerful way because he knew what it means not to understand. The people are licking his words. And meanwhile, the father, Abba Shlomo's father said, where is Abba Shlomo? Where is he? He's in the shul. What is he doing there? The brother went to check. He goes, he's giving a speech. Giving a speech? About what? 10 ways how to remember Bechat HaMazon, Balpeh, and then to forget it? Get him off there, he's embarrassing us. They went running back. He said, he's not. He's saying amazing things. What are you talking about? It's not. He must be a ghost. Can't be him. Go, father, go. The father comes in, and he watches. Can't believe what happened to his son. Father runs over afterwards and kisses him on the forehead. And his father says, listen, now you don't have to marry this girl, right? Now that you're a great scholar, we can find you a rich girl from a very... He said, no, father, in all due respect, I'm not going to marry a Yiddish daughter. I'm not going to embarrass a Yiddish daughter because God gave me a gift. I am marrying her. He says, okay, do you feel that way? And he became a great Gaon. And at the end of all of his tshuvot, all of his halachic response, he answers. What does he answer? How does he sign it? Avram hu Avraham. Because I took that moment that I wanted to yell, I took that moment that I wanted to scream, and I changed it.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org